The world is loud, not just noisy, demanding. Phone buzz, screens flash, people argue, opinions fly. Everyone wants a reaction. If you don't speak, they ask why. If you don't reply, they assume weakness. If you stay quiet, they think you lost. America teaches one clear rule. Speak up or be forgotten. But what if that rule is wrong? What if silence isn't weakness, but power? Nearly 2,000 years ago, a man who ruled an empire. Not a podcast, not a comment section, but millions of lives, wrote something shocking in his private journal. Marcus Aurelius said, "You always have the option of having no opinion. Not shouting, not explaining, not defending, just silence." This is the story of a man who learned the truth the hard way. Introducing Daniel, relatable American character. Daniel Carter grew up like most American boys. He was taught, stand up for yourself. Don't let disrespect slide. If someone talks bad about you, respond fast. Silence means losing. Daniel believed silence was dangerous. If someone insulted you and you didn't reply, you were weak. If someone blamed you and you stayed quiet, you were guilty. If someone misunderstood you and you didn't explain yourself, you failed. So Daniel talked a lot. He argued online. He corrected people. He defended himself in every situation. He reacted instantly, and at first, it felt strong. But strength slowly turned into stress. Corporate America, where words are weapons. Daniel worked in corporate America, a place where emails are traps, meetings are battles, tone matters more than truth. One emotional reaction can ruin your career. Daniel didn't know that yet. He spoke quickly, he reacted emotionally, he tried to explain everything. He believed, if I just say more, people will understand. But the opposite happened. People didn't know which Daniel they would get. Calm Daniel, angry Daniel, defensive Daniel. His reputation became unstable. And worst of all, Daniel was tired. The breaking point. One night, after another useless argument online, something strange happened. Daniel didn't feel angry. He didn't feel right. He felt empty, not defeated, just drained. He wasn't losing arguments. He was losing peace, scrolling without thinking. He saw a quote. Situation 1. Silence when angry. Daniel's first test came at work. He was blamed publicly for something he didn't do. Old Daniel wanted to interrupt, defend himself, raise his voice. His heart raced, but he remembered Marcus. Anger punishes us more than the offense. So Daniel stayed quiet. The room felt uncomfortable. People waited for drama. It never came. Later, privately, Daniel spoke calmly, with facts. The truth came out. Silence didn't hurt him. It protected him. Situation 2. Silence in the face of insult. A coworker mocked Daniel in front of others. Old Daniel would have attacked back. New Daniel paused. Marcus taught, an insult only works if you accept it. Daniel said nothing. The joke died. The room went quiet. The insult didn't hurt Daniel. It embarrassed the person who said it. Silence removed its power. Situation 3. Silence around gossip. Rumors spread at work. People whispered, speculated, panicked. Daniel wanted to join in, but Marcus warned, don't speak without truth. Daniel stayed silent. When the rumors collapsed, those who spoke looked foolish. Daniel looked stable. Situation 4. Silence during emotional pain. A relationship ended badly. Emotions exploded. Texts were typed and deleted. Marcus taught, don't speak in emotional storms. Daniel waited. Days passed. Clarity returned. When he finally spoke, his words were calm and final. No begging, no blaming, no regret. Silence saved his dignity. Situation 5. Silence during success. Daniel began to succeed. Praise came, compliments followed. Marcus warned, ego is another prison. Daniel stayed quiet. He let results speak. His confidence became quiet and real. Situation 6. silence with ignorance. Online arguments used to steal Daniel's energy. Marcus believed arguing with ignorance is pointless. Daniel stopped responding. He got his time back. His peace returned. Situation 7. Silence as strategy. A coworker tried to provoke Daniel. Daniel observed, documented, waited. When he spoke once, it was calm and factual. The provocation collapsed. Silence was strategy. Situation 8. Silence with praise. People wanted Daniel to talk more, show off. Marcus warned, needing approval gives power away. Daniel stayed grounded. Situation 9. Silence when nothing needs to be said. Not everything needs commentary. Marcus believed wisdom is knowing when not to speak. Daniel listened more, spoke less, and when he spoke, people listened. Final transformation. Daniel didn't become cold. He became composed. His presence felt strong because it was quiet. His confidence no longer needed validation. His stress disappeared. Silence gave him control over himself. And self-control gave him control over life. Ending hook powerful and memorable. Marcus Aurelius never said disappear. He said master yourself. Silence isn't retreat. It's command. You don't need to correct everyone, explain everything, defend yourself all the time. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all, because the world will always be loud. But the man who controls his tongue controls his fate, and in a culture addicted to noise, silence is power. Daniel didn't become silent overnight. He didn't stop caring. He didn't stop thinking. He didn't disappear. He simply learned one rare skill: control before reaction. And that changed everything. The shift people didn't expect. Something strange started happening around Daniel. People stopped interrupting him, not because he demanded respect, but because his silence created it. When Daniel spoke less, his words felt heavier. When he stayed calm, others felt uncomfortable. When he didn't react, people questioned themselves. Silence changed the balance of power. WHY silence makes people pay attention. Most people talk too much. They explain, they defend, they overshare, they panic. So when someone doesn't, it feels different. Marcus Aurelius understood this. Loud men tried to control others. Quiet men control themselves. Daniel realized something important. The person who reacts first usually loses. Situation 10. Silence in negotiation. Daniel entered a big meeting. Money, promotion, responsibility. Old Daniel would have filled the silence. New Daniel waited. The other side talked more, revealed more, exposed weaknesses. Silence made them uncomfortable. Daniel gained leverage without saying a word. Situation 11. Silence when you're confused. Not every question needs an answer. Not every moment needs certainty. Marcus taught, it's okay to say nothing when you don't know. Daniel stopped pretending. Instead of reacting, he listened. Clarity came later. Silence saved him from mistakes. Situation 12. Silence when disrespect is small. Not every disrespect deserves attention. Some people want reactions, not truth. Daniel learned, ignoring small disrespect starves it. Silence teaches others what access they don't have to you. Important truth. Silence is not fear. Silence is not avoidance. Silence is not submission. Silence is choice. Daniel still spoke when it mattered. To protect his values, to set boundaries, to speak truth, but never from emotion, only from control. Marcus Aurelius was not silent all the time. He was intentional. Daniel learned the same rule. Speak when it adds value. Stay silent when it doesn't. That's wisdom. The world feeds on reaction. Social media rewards outrage. Noise creates attention. Drama creates clicks. Silence doesn't sell, but it protects. That's why it's rare. Daniel became calm under pressure, clear in thought, strong without aggression. People trusted him more, not because he talked more, because when he spoke, it mattered. Marcus Aurelius never said, "Be quiet so people win over you." He said, "Don't give your power away for free." Your reaction is your power, and silence is how you protect it. The world will always shout at you. It will provoke you, test you, bait you. You don't need to shout back. You need to choose, because the man who controls his reaction controls his direction. And in a world addicted to noise, silence is not empty. Silence is loaded